What's happening, everybody? You know who it is. All right, tonight, sauce review. So this is a special sauce for me. This is a sauce that was gifted to me by DeAndre Hunt. You can find him on TikTok at Faithful Spice 21, I believe. I'm going to tag him below anyways, so if you're interested. So I had bought some peppers from DeAndre late in this last season. He had some prima talis. They looked fantastic. So I messaged him, said, let me try to get a box of those. And he obliged. And he also said, hey, I'm going to send you a bottle of my habanero sauce for you to try as well. And I said, man, that's awesome. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool, man. He hooked me up. His peppers were hot. Those prima talis, man, were burners. Those were one of the hotter peppers I'd had almost ever, but definitely this season. So again, I don't know the ingredients on this, and I didn't ask, and I've been sitting on this sauce for a while, but look at the chunks in there. So the texture looks like it's going to be good. The consistency to me looks like it's going to be good. It might be a little bit runny. We'll check it out. We'll find out. I love the color of it. It's a bright kind of orangey mustard. And I would say he probably used orange habaneros on this. Maybe some red habs in there as well. I'm not quite sure. But let's give this a go. DeAndre, again, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. I know it took me a while to get to this, but things have been crazy after the holidays. You know, just a lot going on. Yeah, so it looks a little bit runny, but let's see what we got. So again, it's called Faithful Radioactive Habanero Hot Sauce. Faithful Radioactive Habanero Hot Sauce. I like the label. I think the blue contrasts really nice with the sauce, kind of makes it pop on its own. The lettering on the outside of the label on the words is done nice. It's red, you know, alongside the white, filling in with the white. So that looks really nice because there's a lot of red pieces in here. All right, enough talking. I've been looking forward to this, my man. I really have. Everybody cheers. All right, let's do it. Habanero sauces are my favorite too. So as soon as he said, I'm going to send you a bottle of my habanero, I was like, yep, sign me up. You know, I never turned down a bottle of hot sauce, but I'm picking up garlic and onion. Not as much on the onion side, but I think it's there. But the garlic for sure to me. It smells roasted, like he roasted something. Again, could have been the peppers, just the peppers. Could have been roasted the garlic as well, or the onions. I mean, you know, it's hard to say. I don't know, but a little sweetness. All right, let's see what we got. Here we go. Yeah, so it's a little runny, but this isn't bad. This consistency is pretty good. Yeah, there's some chunks coming out of there. Nice. We got us a nice big spoonful here. Let's smell it here. Same profile off the spoon. A little sweet. There's a little bitterness in there as well that I'm smelling, and that might just be from the roasted factor that I'm picking up as well. Cheers. So it's a little sweet, and again, I don't like sweet hot sauces. I don't really, for the most part, like fruity hot sauces either. Both of those components are there a little bit in this sauce, right up front, right off the spoon, right up front. But it goes away quick, which I like, and then that heat just kicks in, and it's just a straight kind of solid heat. Now, it's not over the top, it's not overpowering, but again, this is I like those super duper hot sauces. I like the not so hot sauces as well. I like them all. This is kind of right in my wheelhouse, though. I'm being honest, man. I'm not just. I give good feedback. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't, just because I'm becoming friends with this dude and that. I don't do that. But the balance here and the amount of heat that I'm getting is just right where I like it. It's not way too hot, but it's got enough heat that if you were to use that on like a burrito or something, big old super burrito or something, and you're just eating it and pouring, that's how I do. And I'd probably use about that much from here on a burrito, easily. And you would start to get a little sweat going. You would start to get that. So it does have heat to it. It does have a good solid heat to it. Again, I like to do my reviews for the first time on any kind of hot sauce just straight off of a spoon, because I don't like to do it with food right away, because I don't know what it's going to go good with, number one, and that can change the review. That can change my feeling on the sauce. If I put it with the wrong food, it just ain't going to be fucking good, and it can ruin the sauce. Plus, I like to see what flavors it already has, what sweetness it may already have, and what kind of heat level it has, without, getting it with food. Because in my experience, when you put your sauce on food, it takes away from the heat of the sauce, right? Like you're mixing the sauce with more food, and so you're just not getting the full heat that this might be. Let's try another one. Okay. So that spoonful, the sweetness and the fruitiness stuck around a little bit longer. Because on the first spoonful, it was just right after I swallowed it, boom, the heat kicked in. And that could just be because now I've had a couple spoonfuls of it, and now the heat is, it's coating my throat and my mouth a little bit. The burn on this, not much in the throat, but there's a little bit there. There's a tingle there. But it's on the roof of my mouth and right on the tip and right underneath the tip of my tongue. That's where I'm getting the burn on this. It's nice. And there's a little piece of pepper or something right there. I like that. Again, not super texture forward, but there's some texture there to it. The consistency for me, a little bit runny. I like my sauces just a tad bit thicker, but we're nitpicking here. And the heat profile on this, again, it could be hotter. It could be hotter for me, but it's an enjoyable heat just the way it is. So to be honest, I probably wouldn't mess with that. I would keep making that sauce, DeAndre. And if somebody asked you or you wanted to make a hotter one, I would keep everything the same and just make it a little bit hotter. The flavor's nice. It's got a unique flavor there that, again, it's a little off-putting at first because it's that roasted smell and taste that you're kind of getting, and I like that. But that's why I'm thinking he may have roasted garlic and onions along with maybe the peppers. I'm not sure, but that could be what, it's not bad. The smell's not great, but it's not bad either. So, hard to explain. Again, I'm nitpicking. I'm trying to give DeAndre as much feedback as possible on this. And again, I normally don't even nitpick that much or reiterate it that much, but cheers, let's have another one. I'm running out of time, folks. It's good. Let me know what fruit you used in this. It'd be interesting to know. Thank you all for watching.